Elliott, welcome back. How was the summer?
Yeah, it was good. Different for a number of factors. You know, all the positive stuff. So just towards the end of the season, obviously Paul Blackett became a dad, which everybody knows. So that was brilliant for him and his family. You know, really special occasion. You know, quite quickly after the last game of the season, that happened, and I think everyone's aware of that news. So thrilled for, like I said, Paul and his family. Tom Broadbent got married. You know, again, you know, fantastic occasion for Tom and Ashley. So yeah, it was a really good event for him, and you know, and something, you know, fantastic for him and again his family. And then yeah, we've tried to get some players. We've spoken to a lot of players. Some we've managed to sign, which we're very grateful for, and we're delighted that they're with us. Some obviously decided to maybe go elsewhere. We thought we had a couple done, but then sort of last minute they decided to go elsewhere, which is, you know, that's their prerogative, but you know, we wish them well. But delighted to have Dan Ward with us, Kyle Crossley with us, Colby Shepherd and Ashton Mee. So you know, four really good signings, and you know, we've got players coming back who've not featured too much last season. Sam Hodgson, Joe Gomez, even though Joe was in and around some of the things we were doing last season, he was sort of on a planned phased return from an injury, and yeah, he's back training fully now with the rest of the group, so that's great. So yeah, the summer's been it's been full on, it really has, and it's been a little bit different from my perspective, but I've really enjoyed it. I've had fantastic support from everybody at the club. And yeah, we're just obviously raring to go really. The downside of the summer a little bit was, you know, well, we've had two lads who were injured, and they've had surgeries. They're making progress through their injuries, and Martin and Dylan. So Dylan Morse obviously is coming. You know, he's in the process of in the capable hands of Andy doing a fantastic job. Andy Morris with Dylan, and you know, he's doing his rehab program. So you know, it's a little bit of time for him, but you know, the news is that, you know, the surgery went to plan, and we just got to see how things develop over the next few days. And I think everyone's aware of Martin's situation, and you know, I think he's making, and you know, to his own words, I think he's making improvements, and yeah, so just pleased that he's on that recovery.
Pre-season's been on about a week or so now. How do you think the players are getting back into the regime, and how do you think the new boys are settling in?
It's been really good. In fact, the lads have been excellent. We've worked hard. We've done a lot of football, as you'd expect. We do a little different approach maybe for some of the lads this season in terms of how we've set things up. You know, myself and the staff. The environment's really, you know, challenging, with some fantastic support around it. Yeah, you know, we're all really delighted with where they are. They work extremely hard. There's been some moments of real quality within everything that we're doing. We've got a good mix of a group. You know, we've got some, you know, a core group of experienced players. We've got some young academy players who've got an opportunity, and you know, also there's some international academy players who are also going to have an opportunity. Well, they've got an opportunity to train with us, and everything that we've done, everything we've thrown at the lads, they've been, you know, they've handled it really well, and yeah, we kind of be, you know, as we sit here now, sort of 10 days into what we've done, we're really pleased.
You spoke upon the academy players there. One that we'd like to highlight is Ewan McGowan, who just signed his first professional contract. How pleased are you that he was able to do that?
Thrilled, really thrilled that Ewan's part of our first team environment now. He's a number of players who are through our academy's done excellent over the years with the likes of, you know, Jenks, Hodgie, Joe Gomez, Ewan McGowan, Dan Savage, James Sloan, you know, to name a few. Some of the lads last year, Albie Fletcher, you know, had an experience in and around the first team, played in the first team. We've got young Sam Watts up training with us during the pre-season. We've had, you know, a number of others, Oliver Walker, the goalkeepers, in and around what we're doing. And some of these lads you might see over the next few weeks, they'll be given a chance in the first team. to perform, and you know they're trying to earn a contract like Ewan has. But Ewan's done excellent in the academy, and you know a lot of credit goes to everybody at the club. You know, it's not down to one person. You know, there's a number of coaches Ewan's worked with who are still here, and some coaches who aren't. And obviously Paul Robinson and Chris Thackeray are overseeing that programme at this moment in time. And yeah, just delighted for everybody in the academy that you know we do have a pathway, and the pathway is very, very strong, and we do believe that we can help young players develop and improve.
Another thing you mentioned there is the International Academy. Some of them have ingrained themselves into first team training. What have you expected first and foremost from the players, and how do you think they've settled in?
They've settled in well. Really good young men. They've adapted and adjusted to some of the things we've done to a good level. Again, it's great exposure for these players. You know, the fact that we have an International Academy programme within the club is a brilliant part of our academy programmes. The lads themselves have done well. They will be given some game time in the next couple of games. A number of reasons is to showcase our academy players and our academy programmes, but also it helps us manage what we need to do with our group. So there'll be players who will play so many minutes over the next couple of games to be part of their preparation. You know, it's a phase-in approach with what we're trying to achieve. It wouldn't be right if you know we were expecting players to play 90 minutes straight away. So you know the numbers of the International Academy players and the number of academy players, even though they're still getting an opportunity to showcase themselves, it really works for us with our preparations for the season ahead as well.
Sunderland is just a few days away. How are you feeling within yourself for pre-season, and how do you think the boys are feeling?
We're all really excited. When you know the off season was particularly long, you know, and when we're back in together, you can see there's an excitement. You know, I mentioned environment earlier. Our environment we have at the training ground is exceptional, and that's that's credit to the players and everybody involved, because we encourage this positivity that we have, but you know we are demanding of each other, and we work hard with each other to help each other develop and improve. So yeah, there's lots of good things, and you know we're all excited. The point I'm making is we're really excited to be back together, to be helping each other out, to be playing football, and you know it's a brilliant opportunity for us as a club to host Sunderland. You know, it'll be nice to see some familiar faces, not just myself. I'm sure there'll be people who are here who know some of the players and staff at Sunderland, and it'll be nice to sort of connect again and have some decent conversations with these people. And you know, it's brilliant for our fans. You know, I mean, I believe it's a sellout, which is incredible, and you know, we're really, really grateful for the unbelievable support that we've had. I mean, we're here today, and you know, the kit's been launched, and you know, to see the fans coming to buy the kit, and you know, show their desire to buy the kit and support the club is incredible. So yeah, the Sunderland game's exciting, and we're all really excited for it, as will the Hartlepool game be. And then you know, after that we've got some really good games in pre-season, and you know, we want to make sure that we are fully prepared for the season ahead.